I want to say good morning to my co-host, Frema. Frema, good morning.
Good morning, David.
Hi, how are you? And where are you?
How are you?
I'm very fantastic.
Well, so I'm somewhere on the streets of Aboso kind,
Okay.
And so you know what is happening. GUTA has said that shop owners should make sure that they do not open their shops today. And so I'm here to find out whether that directive is being adhered to. But it's a kind of two-way thing, So we have TAG, the trade advocacy group,
Yes.
that is saying that, well, the shops must be opened. We can protest in other ways. And GUTA saying that to really send that message across, just shut the shop. So we have a few shop owners who have opened their shops, but when you walk on the streets, you largely see that most shops are closed.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed where you opened the shop from, behind you was all
Yeah.
a whole, the courtyard, all the shops were closed there and everything else. Very interesting morning it is. I find, but I'm also intrigued to see that some shops seem to have opened, and it's going to be an interesting day today. I'm sure later on you'll be talking to some people as well and interacting with various people. All right. So, well,
Yes. Yeah.
Fema, it's going to be an exciting day this morning. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it will be exciting depending on where you stand.
Yes, I know, right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to get into some newspapers this morning, and then we'll come and join you later in the morning.
I'm here.
All right.
Waiting.
Fantastic. All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to get into a conversation this morning about what's happening on the ground in Ghana. Now, the Traders Advocacy Group, Ghana, have been quite vocal about the fact that we need to, people need to make money. People need to, stimulate growth in terms of the economy and all of that. And so they are very much against GUTA's position, that is the Ghana Union of Traders Association position on the shutting down of shops, to make a statement to government. Well, we have a couple of reports for you. Just take a look at both positions on this matter, and we'll come back and get into some conversations.
I'd like to urge our members to keep their shops open. Although closing our shops may seem to be the right way to protest this unbearable economic crisis, it will only worsen our problems as traders in the long term. We still have to feed our children and bear all the responsibilities in spite of the hardship. Currently, even with our shops open, we are unable to do so effectively. So what then happens when we close our shop? There is no need. The interest on our loans will keep piling up. Our children's fees will remain unpaid, and we shall lose the very few customers we have been trying to maintain.
The meeting by the Ghana Union of Traders Associations, GUTA, and the Council of State was on the back of an earlier engagement between both parties a month ago after GUTA had hinted of striking over economic hardships. Members of GUTA claimed the Advisory Council had shown less commitment in addressing their concerns. On Tuesday, the traders walked into the meeting with red armbands, raising concerns over the high exchange rate, interest rates, and the inflation rate, which are making the cost of doing business high.
Prices of our commodities have been increased by 2 or even more.
And how is that so?
It's all about the dollars. We are only crying because of the dollars. CFA has been increased, even the Naira. The Citi is just like a baby sucking a breast. The Citi is no more valued. The Citi is actually nothing to the Ghanaian trader now.
This is my yam chase business. This is the business I do. So you import this one? That's
Yes.
the package?
Yes, I import the package from China.
China. And how much do you pay for one?
Formerly it was, because the dollar rate was 80 pesos for one. Now, it is 3 cedis because of the rate of the dollar. Because of the rate of the dollar. So 3 cedis for one package. When coming down here, how will I manage it? At first, I normally sell it 15 cedis. Now it's 30 cedis. Double the price.
When you have any investments, you should know that you have lost almost 50% within the last 3 months. And you cannot sit down and watch your investment go down the drain. And if government has made any pronouncement or interventions that will make us know that at least there's something being done, obviously there will be some confidence being established for us to know exactly what we are doing. But unfortunately, for the past 3 months, all the interventions that or whatever that has been announced, you cannot see anywhere.
However, after an hour of engagement with the Council of State, the traders say the assurances given them were not realistic.
Any import that will come now is for Christmas festive. So when? So in this today's meeting, I asked, the finance minister was not in this meeting. All the deputies, not even the chief director from the Ministry of Finance was in this meeting. So if this truly that they want to give us a specific rate that we will use for the next 3 months, why there was nobody from the Ministry of Finance to represent the Ministry of Finance? I agree that the custom were here, but custom are not decision takers. When it comes to policy making, it is not about custom. When it comes to implementation, that's where custom comes in.
Against this backdrop, GUTA declared its resolve to go ahead with this intended shop closure to take effect on Wednesday, October 19, 2022.
By the authority vested in me, by the trading community, I declare all shops in Greater Accra closed from tomorrow, Wednesday, 19th October 2022 to Monday.
President of GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obeng, explained that the protest is to draw government's attention to the unbearable hardships its members are bedeviled with.
Main problem that is working against our very existence had been the exchange rate, the inflation, and the interest rate. It is getting a toll on businesses. From January to date, almost every trader have gotten his capital halved. It has been reduced by about 50%. Let me give you an illustration. If your capital used to be $620,000, you could buy $100,000 from the beginning of the year. Now you could only be able to buy about $49,000 with the same capital that you used to have. That's how serious our problem is, and we are calling on the government to, as a matter of urgency, treat this with a sense of urgency.
The dollar, which used to sell at about 6 Ghana cedis in January 2022, is now selling at 13 Ghana cedis as of October the same year.
All right, so there you have it. You heard the various leaders of the different groups speaking, to their issues and how it is that they see the situation and what they're expecting those who belong to their groups to do.